Hanami season is here and it's time to go out and appreciate the cherry blossoms. But how much do you know about the history and when this Hanami thing started? And me and Adam are going to also talk about how we feel of the cherry blossoms. Are we Hana person or are we a Dango person? Hey everyone, welcome back to another It's Hanami season kind of episode. We are the hosts. My name is MJ.
My name is Adam.
And we welcome you to another blue sheet time to relax on the ground under the cherry blossoms to appreciate the flowers and friends and family. Here on this episode, sadly, we don't have any of those things right now. But maybe if you look out the window and you look outside the train, you can see some cherry blossoms peeking their heads out and blooming as of recent. So me and Adam have been living in Japan for over 10 years, and we've done a lot of, I guess, research, you could say, about the Japanese culture. And Hanami was a big part of each and every year. But maybe there's some things that we could still learn about the facts and how Hanami started. So Adam, do you have any idea?
Absolutely none. Maybe somebody was in their garden at one point. They were looking at a cherry blossom. Japanese person, by the way. And he wrote a haiku about the cherry blossom. And then he sent the letter out and his friends read it and it just spread.
Man.
And everybody was looking at the cherry blossoms.
Well, let's go back to
let's see.
The Nara period in Japan. 710 to 794. In this period, it was initially focused on plum blossoms, the ume.
Okay.
Did you know that? Nope. Here we go. Next, during the Heian period, 794 to 1185, the cherry blossoms, the sakura, were the primary focus. And this became an influence by the aristocratic culture of the imperial court in, where was the capital back then, Adam?
Edo.
Kyoto!
Kyoto! Which was Edo, wasn't it? Or no, that's the period.
Ooh, Edo. No, there is an Edo period. But there is Edo, which was the common. Oh no, everyone. Let us know in the comments. Yeah.
Historians unite, please.
In any case, this is a long time ago, everyone.
Yes.
So it makes sense, Adam, why you never heard any information about the history, or me as well, when I came to Japan and learned about Hanami, that nobody talked about how it started. Nobody kind of asked or brought up this conversation because it was such a long time ago and it's been in the culture for such a long time that it's normal. It's normalized. Here's a little bit more information though. Aristocrats. So everyone, this is someone who is a very wealthy, rich people. Okay, people who have a lot of desks. They would gather under cherry blossom trees and compose poetry. Appreciate the beauty of the flowers and enjoy lavish banquets.
It sounds exactly like my imagination.
Now, that's really interesting because to make poetry while you're there, possibly music, just appreciating the flowers and having lavish banquets, very fancy picnics, lots of food, is something that we still see today. Maybe not so much of the poetry or artistic influence of the cherry blossoms that happen. Maybe it happens internally for the people, maybe the artists who are there who are appreciating looking at them. We see a lot of people with, the cameras. Everyone's got the cameras taking many, many pictures. But the second half, appreciating them and eating, hey, that's still something that we do today.
Even the poetry side, I think that back in those days, poetry was a form of communicating. Like it was like a high class form of communicating. Like if you couldn't say a haiku, you were like the top tier.
Okay.
Able to communicate. So maybe it's not exactly poetry, but talking with your friends and eating is kind of like.
It was probably a form of entertainment as well. It's like an art.
Well, yeah.
It's an artistic expression, but also for people reading, it's entertainment for them, right?
Right.
So nowadays, if you think about it, I'm sure anyone who has a favorite Japanese artist or band, I'm sure that band has at least one song called Sakura.
At least.
or something about the hanami because
Yeah.
seriously, I feel like especially like the big pop bands right now,
Hmm.
even like in the past,
Yeah.
even like when Enka was the pop songs of the times, everyone had multiple songs about the cherry blossoms or hanami season. And it has a really big significance in the culture. And this is why I feel like it still is so focused on and everyone appreciates it so much.
Right.
So this was when everyone, again, these were only celebrated by the rich in Japan. Normal people didn't have this custom. It changed though after a little bit.
Again.
So
Wow.
so it was deeply rooted as an aesthetic, as a way of looking. Maybe like now when you go to the supermarkets or the konbinis, you see how pink, there's sakura petals everywhere. This was a big look that they had in the Heian court. Over time, though, this practice or this culture has spread and away from the elite people, so the people who are very rich, have very high class people, to the common people, everyday, ippanjin. And then it became a nationwide tradition to celebrate the hanami during the season, go out and enjoy the flowers. So this is an interesting one because for me,
Yeah.
I feel like it is enjoying the flowers, but as I kind of joked upon the very beginning of this video, everyone, this question in Japan, hana yori dango, what are you there to appreciate more? The flowers, which seems like historically that's what the focus was. A long time ago, they celebrated the flowers. Or dango, are you there for the entertainment, for the food, hanging out with your friends, appreciating your friends and family? Adam, how did you feel about the hanamis? Were you hana or dango? Which one were you?
Dango. I think the friends was my like motivation. Of course, the food is good, like, but enjoying the friends and the companionship, the entertainment. There's always some sort of form of alcohol there too. Less food a lot of the times. Like before having a family, it was more communication with drinks with my friends.
Yep. Some
during the time.
snacks. Yeah.
Sometimes there were snacks, but it was more like Hanami time. Let's go to the park and let's just chill. Like let's talk, enjoy each other's company. If there's food, there's food, but not many people went to the lengths of like making bento boxes and putting
Okay.
onigiri and stuff like that. Like
Yes.
how it is when you get family stage is more
Yeah.
like let's grab some snacks at the konbini, beers from the konbini, and just
Yes.
go to the park. And
Yeah.
that's how it was until the wee hours of the morning.
Right.
Possibly last train.
Yeah.
Possibly first train.
Ooh,
You never know
it'll
where
be
it
a cold night.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
it was always about the entertainment, I think, when I first was experiencing.
For me, it's a really interesting mix of the two. It's a
Yeah.
I'm not sure about how the balance is, but it definitely is focused on going outside
Hmm.
and hanging out with friends with drinks. So this is when it's the dango side of it. But when you get to the park, or example, you think about where to go, I think about, well, where are there some pretty nice cherry blossom trees?
Oh, okay.
There's a focus there. And then when
Yeah.
we get to the park, then I'm scouting, I'm looking, searching, where's a good spot under a really nice tree? So in the back of my mind, even though the main focus I feel is we're going to hang out, friends are coming, we're going to drink, we're going to laugh, maybe karaoke with strangers and have a good time. But we're also focusing on the cherry blossoms. Those times when you're sitting there enjoying with your friends all the snacks and the meals and the foods and drinks, all of a sudden the wind picks up and the cherry blossom petals
Whoa.
fly all over
Yeah.
you into the drinks and in your food. I feel like everybody stops. Not only you and your group, the whole park might
Yeah.
stop and just be like, oh, like, oh,
It's snowing.
yeah, look at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when the beauty of the cherry blossoms then like comes through like so much.
Yeah.
So I feel like it is still both. You're not there just for the cherry
Just for the-
blossoms,
yeah.
but you are there for that. You're also there to hang out, spend good times with your friends, create bonds in nice weather.
The in nice weather part, I think I connect to that most because we can basically hang out and drink outside at any time of the year. But the scenery it does have something special about it. And it does make you stop and think about, like how precious time is. And this is the beginning of the season. Get ready for like a lot of things. Like if you're working, get ready for busy times. If you're like a student, probably get ready for the new school year. If you're just hanging out with your friends, it's it's another year that's gonna begin, and you're in Japan, so you got to make the best of it. Summer's coming soon too, so it's just a lot of emotions that come through.
Let us know down in the comments, everyone. How do you feel about this topic of the hanami? Are you there for the hana, or are you there for the dango? If you enjoyed this video, like it and subscribe to the channel for more awesome, natural, immersion style English conversations that we have every week.
But that's it. We'll see you on the
next step.